included. Oh wait, no, it is
Dawson.
included.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, now what am I supposed to be looking for, Dawson?
Oh, well,
Am I
I
supposed
was
to look in the back
I
seat?
was docking.
He was putting
You
a
were-
finger in between his other fingers. That
Hey,
that's
Dawson,
I was
I'm
getting
staring
road
right
burn.
at you. The look on your character's face as you do this. Also, Dawson,
I
don't
have
be
player
alarmed.
mood is injured.
Don't be alarmed, Dawson, but your head is phasing through the roof, I think.
Oh god damn it, not again.
Jacob, look behind you
Okay,
and look
let's
at
just-
Dawson.
I kind of want to get this show on the road. Oh God!
He's
It kind of
phasing.
looks like he's going through the shadow there kind of makes it look like his head's phasing through a dark portal in the ceiling.
It is. Anyway, so what we're doing here is Jacob, who is going to read a interesting fan fiction about Dora the Explorer. And last time he read a Hunger Games thing, as I did the best Dark Souls PvP I've done in a long time. All right, Jacob, how do you want to start this off?
I was kind of hoping you'd get on the freeway before I start,
Oh,
but
all right.
at this point I don't mind starting now. I already have a marker set to the freeway. Just follow it.
Okay.
Or does it not share between our mini
Oh
maps
no, it
anymore?
does.
Okay.
I thought it was Dawson wanting to go somewhere. Anyway. go
No,
for
no,
it.
that was me. I set that there when he wasn't even in here.
Oh, you're included, right, Dawson?
Okay.
What?
Your audio.
Yeah, he's in here. Oh. He said it was earlier.
Okay.
What am I do? What am I doing?
Including your audio, but
It was your audio included.
Oh yeah, it's included. I'm good.
All right, then go
Okay.
ahead.
I'm
and
gonna
start,
smoke
Jacob.
back here.
Hey! Don't ruin my back seat. But shit.
Eat my ass.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Are we done?
Mhm.
And yes, we did pick this car intentionally, or I did. So that's the thing,
Can I
you know.
dance back here?
Okay. Alright kids, gather around for this road trip. I am going, while we're getting to the destination of nowhere, just cruising around, I'm going to read to you all Swiper's Greatest Swipe,
Ooh.
written by Lunarina, whatever that is.
Shit.
God damn. For some reason, I'm already having a. Even though this was my idea, I'm struggling to read this as it is. So every time I hear something crash or hear
You look
some
up.
other random sound that makes me look up, it's just like, should I even be reading this at this point? Feels like God is trying to give me a sign by constantly distracting me.
Well, all right. Just give it a try, and I'll try to do as the least amount of
All right.
crashing as possible. Which
Swiper's Greatest Swipe. Dora woke up that morning, feeling quite refreshed. Her mother had baked the best cake she had ever eaten for her birthday yesterday, and with it came a great birthday party. All her friends came, making her feel really special. She was glad there was stop laughing. We're not even at the fun part yet.
Okay, well you gotta
Okay,
understand,
stop.
I'm docking back here, so when you say
I
she
know,
came, like
I
I'm just
know,
sitting here.
I know. I was thinking
Okay,
it too.
okay,
I'm just
okay.
more composed than you.
Okay, composure, composure, Dawson, composure. And anyway, what happened at Dora's
Okay.
party?
I'm good.
There's a good. As a matter of fact, you should stop for now because there will be a time to jerk it in the back seat. Trust me.
Well, I can't jerk. Like that's,
Oh.
I'm unable
we can just get out of
to put
the
my
car and
hand down
jerk.
my pants. Okay.
Okay. Anyways, she was glad there were so many people in her life that really cared about her. That's what I like best about birthdays, Dora said to herself. I was planning on using voices, but I didn't know who was talking for this first line. That's the problem with saying this person said right after the actual quote is you don't know who's talking until it's too late. You get to count all the friends you made. I made lots of friends. There was also one there's typos, by the way, or just weird grammar mistakes in general. So I might get
She's
thrown off here
Mexican,
and there.
so
I didn't mean it like that. I mean like
Jesus.
whoever was typing this wasn't an expert.
The fucking racism.
My bad.
Anyway, just
Oh please,
just
we're
keep-
all racist here.
Yeah, I'm sure you remember the Dark Souls thing. Anyway,
There was
what does she like best about?
There was also one other thing last night that made it really special. The present Dora's mother gave to her in secret. It was a new pair of pink Satan panties. I don't remember
Satin. Probably
What?
sad.
that. Satin. Yeah, it is with an I instead of
Pink
another
Satan
A, so I
panties.
probably should have spotted that.
Lay your virginity down for our Lord and Savior Satan.
Yeah. It was a new it was a It was a new pair of pink satin panties.
You're still talking. in the
Dora
background.
recalled back.
Ignore that. That didn't happen.
Dora recalled back to last night as the last guest left for home. Her mother called her into the bedroom and closed the door as her mother instructed her to. There, Dora was handed, and I'm gonna assume handed the small box with a hot pink bow. Like I said, there's weird spelling and grammar mistakes. So if I'm hesitant and I'm not laughing, it's because something's not right with the types. Excited but careful, Dora unwrapped the package. Greeting her was a shiny pair of panties.
Wait, why are they shiny?
I don't
They're
know.
satin, you fucking piece of shit.
I don't know what satin is.
You were the one
Oh,
that
I'm
knew
sorry.
was the word.
I just know the word,
Yeah.
not the material.
No, wait, those are Satan panties, my bad.
Even better. They're from hell, so they're extra shiny.
Alright. And what'd she do with said panties, Jacob?
Okay. I think you're big enough to wear these now, Dora's mother explained happily. I've never seen that many Dora episodes, so I don't know what her mother sounds like, so I'm improvising.
How old is she in this?
It doesn't say. That's what makes it worse.
Oh god.
For all we know, it's still the same version from the old TV show.
Hi, my name's Dora. My favorite flavor popsicle is dick.
Dawson!
Dawson,
No.
Dawson, composure.
There'll be enough for that afterwards.
Composure, Dawson. Composure. Alright. Okay. Is she big enough to wear those? Find out next episode.
Dora's
read it.
smile nearly split her face in half.
What?
She gave her mother the biggest hug she'd ever given, then ran into the bathroom to try them on.
I have never been that excited to get panties.
Yeah,
I have.
Panties.
Jesus.
See, Michael missed out on our last panty raid.
Okay.
Panty
Okay, back to the story. Shit.
Up until
God
now,
damn it!
Up until now, Dora had only worn generic children's underwear. So yeah, she's definitely
Only
not
one?
18 in this then.
Oh god.
Oh, but yeah, she's only got one pair of underwear? That must fucking suck.
That's not even a typo. That's just you misinterpreting what I'm saying.
Oh,
Okay.
Underwear without the S can still be plural. So, anyways,
Oh,
now
okay.
finally, Dora had underwear that meant she was grown up. These were better than big kids' underwear. These were women's underwear. I love the way they're setting this up. Like the way this is written, the way the story is going. It's just yes. These were panties. Dora's mind came back to her as she lied on her bed, staring at the ceiling. She hugged the blankets closer to her. Underneath her covers, all she was wearing was her new panties. They were
This is a-
unusually comfortable.
Oh.
Yes, Dawson.
This is some weird lolly right here.
I might just have to get out now if that's going on.
Right.
See, the thing that people don't know about
Okay. Anyways. Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind. They were unusually comfortable. They conformed perfectly to her body, yet loosely enough to allow her special areas to breathe.
Oh.
However, she did notice they started tickling her crotch a little bit.
I'm loving the description.
I know. This is I'm a bad person for reading this, especially out loud in a live stream. But whoever
I'm a bad person for liking
is
this.
just sick. It's just sick.
Yeah.
And I'm the sick fuck that's reading it.
And I'm the sick fuck
See,
that's listening and enjoying it.
The truth behind it is I'm the one that wrote it.
Well, yeah, you're still docking in the back seat.
I am docking in the back seat.
Like, that's why I said, oh my god, just a minute ago. I looked back to see him still docking.
Her slightest movement caused the panties to rub her in such a way that felt wonderful.
Oh.
Dora had never felt anything like it before. She began to squirm from the pleasure, but that only made the panties rub more. Slowly, Dora's hand slid under the covers and rested on her crotch. Rubbing the panties against her harder and faster, the sensation grew more and more and more. Shit. Now I'm having a hard time reading this straight. That wasn't even a typo, that was just me not being able to read it straight. She began to moan unconsciously, catching herself only to keep her voice down so her mom wouldn't hear her. She knew what she was doing was wrong, but it felt so good she couldn't stop. You know, I personally would think Dora wouldn't know what she's doing right now.
Right?
But that's just me. Who knows?
I've seen
Who
boobs
knows?
do this so many times. See, there's something
I
that
don't know I'm not sure where Boots even is in the first half of this story.
well, people don't know about this about Dora, but she's got pepperoni nipples. So
what? How would you know that?
Do you really want to know the answer to that question?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh well, okay. So,
I mean, some people in the room want us to get back to the story, probably, but please continue. Because
oh no, go ahead. Get okay. Well, like
it's
just
or something?
the internet. No, the internet's a wonderful place. Just don't worry about it.
Wallies. Anyway, go back to the story.
Okay, that wasn't worth the interruption then. It was, I'm gonna assume, as if something was controlling her, forcing her to rub harder and harder. She couldn't take it anymore. Reluctantly moving her hand from her now wet panties, she discarded her only article of clothing and tossed them aside, and lay back down to continue what she started.
I'm gonna pull over. We need gas.
You just cannot concentrate on driving while listening.
No, I can't. So I need a break. I'm gonna go get some snacks. Keep going.
Okay.
I believe this is the perfect article of clothing that I'm wearing for this little.
Oh, lovely.
I don't want to know what you're wearing. Anyway, keep going. I definitely need a pack of redwoods for this. Thanks.
So does Dora. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry.
Dora
I will
put
hit
her
you with a
hand
fucking
where
wrench.
it was before and began to play with her lips, gently pushing them around, spreading
Which
them
ones?
out, and running her fingers between them. You know which ones. She was in heaven. Her fingers were drenched in her juice and only got wetter as she finally went inside. Dora bit her lip, this time the actual lip, as she explored herself more.
Jacob, I'm gonna need you to send me the link to this after we're done here.
Yeah, okay. I love that. I forgot about this sentence. Dora bit her lip as she explored herself more. It wasn't long before she felt a discharge flow past her hand.
Oh.
As Dora lay there exhausted and sweaty, she made a mental note to do that more often. Dora got dressed and heard her mom calling for breakfast. Wait, was she doing that all night? I don't remember that part.
Was she doing that all night, or she just do it in the morning? Yeah, moving on.
She ran downstairs and ate in a rush. Her and Boots had lots of exploring to do today, and didn't want to waste any time. After eating, Dora grabbed her backpack and ran to the big tree in her front yard, where Boots was already waiting. They held hands as they traveled down the road in search of adventure. All afternoon they explored. The cave, the ocean, the desert, nothing stood in the way of Dora and Boots. Hours and hours were spent playing and learning, but someone didn't feel satisfied. Someone was watching the two friends and wanted to release his pent-up frustrations. His furry tail swished behind them excitingly.
Sounds like my uncle.
I like that you're drinking alcohol while we're doing this.
I was smoking a cigarette.
I just looked back up on the TV screen. Dora took her eyes off Boots for only a second, but that was all that was needed. She turned around to make a comment to her friend, but found him tied to a tree, his mouth gagged.
That fast? Jesus!
It's Swiper, dude. Have you
Good
watched
point.
Dora?
Alright, kids, it's time for some drunk driving.
Alright, let's do this. Get over
Get in the fucking car.
I'm gonna do it in first person, too.
Oh god, no.
Dawson, you're supposed to get in the back seat, queer.
I am in the back seat, you fag.
Anyway, you were saying?
Next to Boots was the stalker who had been watching them all afternoon. Dora lost her breath as she said his name. Swiper! An evil grin formed on the fox's face as he approached his helpless victim. Dora took a step back. There was something different about Swiper today. What do you want, Swiper? Dora timidly asked. I saw you this morning, Swiper replies. Sorry, the voice I chose made me laugh. I saw you this morning, Swiper replied, creating a stunned expression on Dora's face. I was watching you through your window. I watched as you stripped for me and began to get off. This story is so fucked up.
It is, and I can barely focus on driving while comprehending this in my mind.
Well, to be fair, you're driving drunk right now.
Well, yeah, but that's why I had to pull over.
Oh, Swiper swiped. Blood rushed from Dora's face as she listened to Swiper describing what he calls her perfect body. Dora's backpack was ripped from her shoulders and tossed aside. I knew I had to make you mine today, Swiper continued. He then pushed Dora to the ground and pounced on her and slowly removed her clothing. Finally, Swiper caught a glimpse of pink and found Dora's panties, the same one she wore that morning. This only fueled his primal needs. At last, Dora was completely unclothed and being massaged and molested by her foxy friends.
So this is a friend.
Yeah.
Swiper was an
I don't
enemy.
know when.
I enjoy this.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. It's a kid show. The only people that aren't friends are frenemies, basically.
Yeah.
Not only is this like sex with a minor, but this is also bestiality, so this is like really getting me going.
Oh my god. I'm just keeping my mouth shut and comprehending the shit out of this.
I'm keeping my mouth shut and my hand around my penis.
Anyway.
Jesus. Swiper lay on top of her and began to whisper in her ear, I'm going to swipe something that you won't be able to get back.
Oh.
Swiper. I just leveled up to 36 and it just said ranked up trigger.
That was beautiful.
I don't know why I leveled up in the first place, but that was perfectly timed.
Level up. You are now a pedophile.
Swiper opened door as Lay's exposing her pink virgin pussy. I like how this was more elegant in the first half of the story in terms of descriptions, but now that we're getting to the thick of it, the author just doesn't care anymore.
I feel like the author had one hand somewhere else whenever they were writing this. Probably why the typos are there.
He would hold back no longer. Actually, there's been less typos for the second half. That's the scary thing.
Oh.
Swiper would hold back no longer. Swiper entered door with his 9-inch cock.
Holy shit! How does a fox have a cock that big? I'm jealous.
It's hentai, probably. I don't know. It's all
Good
text,
point.
but
Everyone
still.
in hentai has a big dick.
Yeah, and sticking it inside vaginas that shouldn't even be taking 6 inches.
Right.
Yeah.
Get off the fucking
Dora,
road, you pussy!
Dora gasped as her virginity left her with every thrust of the handsome young fox's dick. She begged and pleaded to him, but it was all in vain. Dora's tears flowed freely, exciting Swiper even further.
Oh god, she's crying.
You know, he's my kind of guy.
He leaned down to her face and licked her tears off, savoring the taste. Dora realized there was no point in resisting. She wrapped her legs around Swiper's waist and allowed him to have his way with her. As she lay there, focusing on the feeling of such a long shaft sliding in and out of her, Dora did admit to herself that it felt pretty good. The typos are back. Swiper shot his load into the young slut and withdrew from her. He stood over Dora as she lay on the ground, as sweating and tired as she was earlier that day. Once he felt satisfied with his work, Swiper left. Dora put her clothes back on, untied boots, and made him promise not to speak to anyone of the incident. They went their separate ways, and by the time Dora was back home, it was already time for bed. She ran into her bedroom, closed the blinds, and crawled into bed. She lay down, replayed the event over in her mind.
Just ignore the sirens.
Is this going to be a regular occurrence now? Dora asked herself. Minutes passed, and no answer was heard. Dora smiled to herself, rolling to her side. Just before she fell asleep, she muttered, "I hope so."
Oh.
The end.
Oh, hey.
That's the end.
That was it?
Okay, I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote this, you need to write
See,
How
there's
do
a
you-
crucial detail about this whole entire story, because foxes, I believe, have barbed penises that would destroy the
sounds
vagina
like a
on the
cat.
way out. So,
Well,
What?
I think Foxy doesn't, or Swiper doesn't. We're FNAFing this. I think Swiper doesn't qualify as a regular fox, anyways. But that probably would be added if there was a drawing of this, anyways. Yes.
By the way,
and I also believe...
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, for whoever was watching the gameplay throughout the ending of that, I was chasing down the guy who crashed into me and threw a sticky bomb into the bed of his pickup.
I also
season
believe
zero.
that the word cock would have been better instead of dick when they used that.
Well, they did
would've
use
just-
cock the first time,
No,
and
I know,
then
but
dick
like,
was immediately after.
like the continuous like use of cock would have been better, because like when you say dick, it's not as sexual as the word cock. Like I don't know if
Really
anybody
Yeah,
like
that is
knows
kind of
that.
true.
And
But,
penis just sounds
that's
weird.
Partially, that's partially because of how much the words are used.
Yeah.
So,
Man, you make me want to do this on a live stream.
But God, that was
feel like-
quite interesting.
Yeah.
See, Swiper's got the right idea.
Yeah, he does. Anyway, that